Modern women, guys. We are so liking these clips. Modern women are embarrassing themselves. Of course, not all of them are like that. We get a new compilation from Modern King, and let's dive in.
You're telling people I ghosted you? Really?
I mean, yeah, I am. Because you did.
Okay.
You don't know why I stopped talking to you.
No.
So you wanted to do this on the radio? Fine. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the only way I can get a hold of you.
You're out of your mind. Seriously, you are out of your mind. But you know what? Since we're here and you didn't just want to keep it private, I'm gonna tell everyone why we're no longer in contact. You see,
Well, he tried to do that in private.
my friend was kind of, sometimes we do it, glancing over her shoulder and looking at what she was doing, and she was seeing someone. And obviously she was not seeing me. I was right there at the party. And when I confronted her about it, she told me to f off and she left. So she's saying she has no idea. I feel like that's pretty clear.
Some people are really delusional.
I had unresolved stuff with my ex, okay?
Unresolved stuff
Yeah.
from my ex, okay.
But I thought that meant you were processing a breakup, not that you were still sitting and talking and all of that.
This is your fault. You don't know anything about emotions.
That's okay. The first clip on the already got me.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is
Tell
really
me
easy.
who I can and can't text.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like you really don't know how dating works at all. Obviously, I'm over this. I'm done. I'm gone.
Of course, guys, that's his fault, entire fault, and he should not text her anymore. That's the end of it.
My boyfriend of 7 years refuses to marry me, so in every single book that I've written, the couple ends up getting married. And I end up calling my boyfriend the love interest's name. Maybe he'll get the hint.
I would advise your boyfriend to not do that. That's some crazy vibes.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so overweighting. Like, what is...
So why are you crying this on the internet? Go to a psychiatrist or talk with your closest ones. Why are you doing that on the internet?
it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me?
Gregory Donnell Jones? Will you marry me? What the f***? What?
I can't marry you.
Why?
Is it settled? What are y'all doing?
What's she doing here? I was invited. I invited her. What the f*** you doing? Mom, why would you invite her? Cause this is my house. How you gonna turn a regular Valentine's Day party into a proposal?
Listen, get up.
This is embarrassing.
Listen, look, you can't do this right here. Like, I'm sitting here drinking, you drinking, like, I don't know where you get this
She
ring.
gotta be drunk.
I don't know what's going on, but
Just please say yes.
Why? Why he would say that if he doesn't want?
it's the mother of my kids. Like, we trying to, I cheated. She cheated first, I cheated back. I don't know.
I waited a long
Wow, this is some entire TV show right there.
time for you. And you going back to her after she cheated?
You messed with your best friend's man. Like, how can I trust you? How would I be able to trust you?
How can you trust the both of them, guys? Done some bad things right there. Why you cheated even back? Why?
Let me on.
I didn't lead you on. I was in a relationship.
Bring girls to eat because then it's gonna be really expensive. Let's try the sushi at this place. I ate very nice sushi, but I did not find you.
I was right here.
That's just funny, but the second, it's really sad. Why do you even date her if you think that it's expensive? It's not fair for neither of you. Me more dates with my homeboy than any girl. And that's cool. I think that's cool. Well, at least he pays for his own food. Imagine that, guys. Paying for someone's food to get a headache at home. That's a really good question right there. When does this started, my guys? As a human beings, we should approach each other. We should be kind to each other. We should want to date the same level each other. Like women should work her part, man should work his part. When do we started to entertain them, to please them, as if they was our imperatrices? This is stupid.
Is going to the same bar that your friend is having a date on to go spy.
Shorty, is y'all cool? No, for real, this is by far one of the most immature videos I've ever seen on this app. You and your friend, the one in the video, decide that y'all are bored, ain't got nothing better else to do as you acknowledge yourself. So you say, oh, let's go spy on our friend who's on a date. Not because you're worried about her safety, because you two have nothing better else to do.
Yeah, because they are bored and they want some emotions too.
So you sit up there, y'all get to drinking at the bar, you get to sneak recording her on her date, and then you two get the terrible idea, not the good idea, a terrible idea, to send a drink solely to your friend to give the other dude the assumption that another dude or someone in the bar just sent the girl on a date a drink.
If some women are watching my videos, you should understand, and some alone people will truly want for you to be single as well as them, for them to not envy you.
Any dude in their right mind is gonna automatically think that this is coming from a guy, and in the back of his head, he gonna be like, damn, who trying to play in my face right now? So of course he gonna get upset. But then you watch the video all the way throughout, the friend not mad, the friend over there talk about keep a man on his toes. Ladies, I'm telling you this right now. Play these immature games, yo immature friends gonna keep you single out here.
And you forever will be single. That's sad.
Depressed every day that you sit here on this view and nobody comes to love you.
I did, and then I bought a jet ski.
Oh my, this guy is savage.
Says yes, he's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind.
To be fair, I had the intention of paying $21 for this burger, so adding $3 for cheese was not worth it. But thank you for paying for dinner. Bye-bye, tata.
You know what it never was? That serious. It was never that serious.
Daphne, darling, you're so funny. You crazy girl. So people have been asking me, they're saying, Zakir, when are you gonna go on a second date with Daphne? Are you gonna go on a second date with Daphne? All these questions, right? Short answer is no.
Nice.
But I think the real question is,
what?
Would I ever consider going on a date with Daphne? First
You
date,
should not.
second date, third date, any kind of date.
That's a cool cheese right there.
You do not want to date me. The most logical course of action, if I'm here, is for you to stay away from me. Over here, right? But here's the problem. You decided to come over here into my life when you should have stayed over here because you knew you didn't want me, yet for some reason, you still came over here, right? Here's you. And here's what happened. I got attached. I got attached, okay? And as soon as that happened, you went all the way back. You went so far over here that you're now off the whiteboard. Meanwhile, I'm still over here trying to figure out what the just happened.
Well, if that's true, that's really sad. I'm really sad that you met such a person. You should have judged in the beginning and you should have met the red flags. Yeah, I understand. It's sad. It happens. You're not the fault. But next time, judge more carefully. What? Yeah, sounds like a pretty good deal and a pretty good having of time. Guys, not all of women are like that. Let's be honest. Some women are really cool and some women even will pay for you. And some women will pay, like, when she has money, she pays. When I have money, I pay. This is how my relationship is now working. Some of you guys don't really understand that there is good women right there. And I'm here to warn you, to say you that. It's fine. You should just look. Yeah, it sounds like easy. Yeah, it's not easy. I understand that. Half a year I was talking with a bunch of women. You should not give up.
You're so sweet. It's crazy because, like, right after we matched, I got kicked out of my house. And do you live alone?
I don't know, guys, how even more she can tell that she's a red flag.
I don't want to answer that.
Really? Okay. We don't have to. It's just, you know, if you're ever looking for a roommate, you know where to find me, but I can't pay It's fine. But
That's okay.
it's okay. It's okay. So, what was your name? Mike. Cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Life without a girlfriend. Okay, yeah, it can really be chill sometimes, guys. Yes, I really understand why you don't want to have a girl. You should not give up. I did not give up, and I found which I think will be my wife in a couple of months. Don't give up. I understand that some bad things can happen to my relationship as well, but it's really cool to have these parties with guys as well, like I said, but that's not a reason why should I be alone. Sometimes when you are alone at home, you don't really want to be alone, you know. You want to have a really good snack, maybe to watch a movie with your dear closest darling, so don't give up, guys.
Hey Jason, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah, I think I know what this is about.
Okay.
Is it about Bria?
You went out with Bria and you're ghosting her, so she emailed us to see if you'll tell us why you're ghosting her. You mind talking about it?
I bet he has a good reason. God damn, I will say it. Even women have good reason why they are ghosting.
Okay, wow. Alright. Well, look, the dinner was incredible. Like, easily top 5 meals I've ever had. There's no doubt. But there was no dessert.
She said she tried to, have a little, like that kind of dessert.
So my grandma raised me, and she always said, real woman sends her man off with something sweet. And that night I kept waiting. I thought maybe it was like chilling in the fridge or something.
You're talking about food.
Oh, yeah, you're not, you actually mean dessert.
Yeah, literally like dessert. And it's not just, dessert. It's like this principle of like completing the meal, like she nailed the savory. But there was no sweet. It wasn't balanced, and I just kept like waiting for the meal to end, and it like never did.
This is really funny right there. When do we guys starting be more modest than some? Have some modesty, please. Like, when do we guys starting genuinely be more honest and about our actions than women? When women started to be more dirty than us? This is sad. As I said, guys, disclaimer, not all of women are like that.
It's like, it's not polite. It's not polite to like not serve the dessert. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All
right.
Okay, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Not polite? You know what? You know what else is not polite? Ghosting someone.
Oh my God. Are you?
Well, that's true. Well, she's serious about that. That's true. If you are really saying that you are not already matching up and you don't want her, just tell her, okay? I wish you good luck finding someone better, but this is the end of our relationship, unfortunately. I'm sorry to tell you that, but this is it, how it is.
Also, what is this, 1952? I'm so sorry that I didn't bring out a warm pie to tuck you in at night. Like,
it's not about
you gotta be kidding.
It's about, like, thoughtfulness, Like, I don't know. I mean, it's not 1952, but my grandma knew how to take care of people.
Well, some people will not mind that. This guy minded that. Oh, it's fine. You are not his type. It's done. Don't have an argument on the radio.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. So it sounds to me like you don't want a girlfriend, you want a grandma with benefits, right?
No, you should not laugh to that. Do not get this type of people to shame you. You have your preferences. Some of them have preference of being 6 foot tall and have $1 million for a year. So they should not shame you. End of the conversation. Move on.
Oh, that just sounds weird. I don't like that visual.
Try to seduce me with a ghost breeze to the jugular. Like, that's not care, that's confusion.
Ghost breeze?
Okay, I was trying to give you something sweet, and you should have, like, been an adult and said something. You ghosted me over a cake.
It's not the cake. It's just like my grandma's principles, Like, that's like...
That guy should start talking more mature. You should start saying, that's my principle because I want to be like that. And if you are not meeting those standards, I will not be in a relationship with those type of people.
I took this girl home. Right? She's sitting on my bed and she looks at me. She's like, I don't want to give you because if I do, you're going to fall in love. That's my first thought when I get good at like, oh, I gotta make this my wife. Like, who taught you this? It's right here, bro. They use a tight grip and a lot of teeth, and I'm like, so when do I get to meet your dad? You clearly still know him.
On a date this morning. It didn't go ahead. Why? I don't know. I thought the conversation was good. Last night he said, where am I suggesting? Because he said coffee and walk, and then I said a couple places. He didn't reply, and then he posted on his Instagram story. And then I thought maybe he'll respond in the morning because he's out, whatever, I don't care. No reply, nothing. He didn't say, sorry, I slept in, oh, sorry, can't happen. He just never messaged. And it was meant to happen at 11 o'clock. But I don't know why this happens. It's happened a couple times to me recently, and it's just so rude and inconsiderate, especially when I thought we're having a good conversation, communicating well, mutually interested, it seemed, but obviously not. Where am I finding these people? On Hinge. And they're probably on Tinder. Not that it should matter, but if you're on that and you're organising a date, why organise a date and not go through with it and just ghost someone? I guess it's ghosting. But yeah, it's so...
I understand that that's difficult for you, but you should look up into the guys that are more normal. You choose that guy. I know how you are choosing. You are not choosing by the logic, you are choosing by your thoughts and feeling. And I'm not saying that men don't do so. Men do so as well, and this is why they have a lot of problems. So it's bad that he did that he put some macaronis on your ears and he left and he ghosted you. Yeah, it's really bad, but move on. They are getting so upset that somebody ghosted them. Why are meeting that each time when we are starting a conversation with a woman. They are ghosting us like 100 times per week. I get you're upset, but move on.
Big guy that makes 75K a year. That's so cute. No.
Social media
I would date this guy.
has tricked us into thinking $75,000 a year is not a good income and that this is normal. But in 2024, the median annual wage wasn't even $60,000. So let's look at the stats. If you want a roughly age-matched man who's tall enough, makes $80,000 a year of any appearance and education, doesn't smoke, isn't married, and isn't obese, you're looking at less than 1/10% of all men in the US. Not to mention, you're probably only dating in your geography, so this is tough.
How much do you expect him to make?
$1 million? $1 million a
Wow.
year? Less than 24,000 men in the entire country fit that bill. And let's be real, a lot of women are chasing after this very small pool of men, so you gotta ask yourself, what do I bring to the table? Are you undeniably hot and successful? Super impressive in your own right? And do you guys even have things in common? And let me be clear, it's not wrong to want a financially stable partner, but we should reframe our expectations around what an honest...
One financially stable partner is $1 million a year. $75,000 a year is really a financial and a stable partner. I really don't understand what kind of crap is that.
I came home and he was like, you know, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever. You know, and I'm like, you know, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, you know, I'm not working.
Guys, that's fine. That's good. You know why? Because she filtered herself out of his life. That's good. That's fine. You know how it's said, guys? They are tested when we are at lowest point.
His friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, you know, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody...
Of course nobody wants to hear you because you are destroying our family. This is how it works. People have compassion to each other if you are not having crap in your mind.
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53?
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Okay, maybe she has good arguments why she left.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
Of course she did.
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got...
Financially abusive, what that means? Give straight up examples, what that means.
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Figure is broke. He's broke. Look
He's
at him.
broke,
Look at him.
How a man can be broke if he has a car? I really think some people don't know what the definition of broke is. He has a car. What is broke?
Seems like a great start to a date, doesn't it?
I'll take you back home.
That's the start of a date. Wow.
He doesn't deserve a date.
Back home, make yourself some cup noodles.
Cup of noodles. Love it.
You want to take me home?
Yeah, he will
like
take you
this.
home.
In
You
your
look
car
like
right now, and you want to take me home.
How you look? You look normal.
I'm gonna be nice.
You sure about that?
He's better than sure. He should be sure.
I like this guy.
Me too.
So now we're not going on the date because you don't want to pay more than Starbucks. So if money's no option, then why aren't we going on a date? Like an actual date?
Because one, you trying to put me on blast. Like, you got your phone down, filming this interaction.
Yeah, she is already disrespecting him. Yeah.
I thought I was getting pranked at this point. Like, it feels like it's not real because I've never had a grown man take me to Starbucks for a date. What is this, high school?
I've had a grown man in general.
Facts.
You expect me to take you to some 5-star restaurant? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm not even gonna take you home.
No, what?
Yeah, leave her be there. Leave her be there. These rude people should be left there.
Okay, make sure that's the case.
Are you serious?
A young woman named Bjorny Pagera went out drinking with her friends in New York City. After a long night, she left with a group that included a man named William McCaffrey. During the ride, something upset her, and when she got back to her friends, an argument broke out. In the heat of the moment, Bjorny falsely claimed that McCaffrey and the others had raped her. Despite no DNA evidence or physical proof, McCaffrey was arrested, charged, and convicted, based almost entirely on her word. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison for something he didn't do. 3 years later, consumed by guilt, Bjorny, now married, confessed to a priest that she had lied. She admitted her injuries actually came from a fight with her own friends, not a grape. Because of her confession, McCaffrey was freed after serving about 4 years behind bars. As for Bjorny, she was sentenced to 3 years in prison for perjury, but in reality,
she should be sentenced for more.
She served only about 35 days before being released on parole.
To balance everything. I am drowning. I wake up in the morning, I pack my kids' lunches, I drive them to school, I have to rush back so I can make it to my first meeting.
Wow, so you did that to yourself. You played yourself. Congratulations.
Boss tells me that I'm not engaged enough on Zoom, so I have to try harder there. I spend all day doing my job where I don't even leave my desk chair. My house is falling apart. I don't even have time to take my dogs outside during the day, and somehow I'm also supposed to be working out, cooking dinner at night, eating right, helping them with homework.
Supposed to be working out.
I spend my lunch break picking them up from school, and I don't even get 5 minutes to myself during the day. Not even enough. Like, I'm not doing anything 100%. When is it just enough?
Hey, I'm your neighbor. I live 3 houses down. I just wanted to let you know that every time you go to work, there's a car that comes here and there's a guy that comes into your house. I think your wife might be cheating on you. The car is a red Chevy. License plate, it starts with a 5. I didn't get the whole thing, but every time you leave work at about 2 a.m., there's a red Chevy that pulls up right down the street here, parked here, and there's a guy who comes into your house and meets with your wife. I've seen this about 4 nights in a row now, and I just want to let you know, if you need more proof, I got like a ring cam.
As I said, guys, and I will say it again, you should not expect that you will not get in this type of situation. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.